Kelvin Harrison Jr. Harrison was born on July 23, 1994, in New Orleans, Louisiana, to musicians Shirlita and Kelvin Harrison. He grew up in the Garden District and later moved to the West Bank. He studied studio engineering and marketing, before moving to Los Angeles, California to pursue acting, where he began taking acting classes. He is also a skilled musician, mainly playing jazz and gospel on the piano, trumpet, as well as singing. His father was trained by Ellis Marsalis and grew up with Harry Connick Jr. Harrison studied under Jason Marsalis, recorded with Delfeo Marsalis, and met Wynton Marsalis. Harrison attended Isidore Newman School, where he was one of the few black students in his class and struggled to fit in. He originally went to Loyola University, New Orleans to major in studio engineering as his father felt he would excel in music. Harrison ultimately transferred to the University of New Orleans for film, with the goal of writing and directing his own films. In 2012, Harrison was cast in Ender's Game, based on the 1985 novel. He was upgraded to day player and interacted with actors such as Viola Davis, Harrison Ford, and Ben Kingsley. Harrison credits Davis with making him take acting more seriously. He then had a small role in 12 Years a Slave. Harrison would later appear in an episode of WGN America's Underground and the 2016 remake of Roots, both of which were produced in his home state of Louisiana. That same year, the actor had a small role in Nate Parker's The Birth of a Nation. Harrison was initially hesitant to participate in Roots, in part because it would be his fourth portrayal of a slave, and he did not have fond memories of watching the original as a child. In retrospect, Harrison realized just how different the projects were. In the meantime, Harrison landed a supporting role on Fox miniseries Shots Fired as well as a recurring role as Tui Dacey on Crackle's Startup. Harrison began the year with a small supporting role in the Netflix-acquired Dee Reese Mudbound, which opened at the Sundance Film Festival to critical acclaim. Later that year, he played the role of Travis in Trey Edward Schultz's 2017 psychological horror film It Comes at Night. The film focuses on a family hiding in a forest as the Earth is taken over by a highly contagious disease. The film had its premiere at the Overlook Film Festival at Timberline Lodge in Oregon on April 29, 2017 and was theatrically released on June 9, 2017 in the United States by A24, was received positively by critics and grossed over $19 million worldwide. Harrison received praise for his performance, getting nominated for Breakthrough Actor at the Gotham Awards that year. He has credited the role for giving him a reason to continue his acting career. In 2018, Harrison notably starred in 3 films that premiered at the Sundance Film Festival, which were Monsters and Men, Assassination Nation and Monster. In Reynaldo Marcus Green's Monsters and Men, he portrays Zyric, a gifted teenage baseball player that becomes politically awakened after seeing a video of a man murdered by the police. In Sam Levinson's Assassination Nation, he has a smaller role as Mason, a friend of the female protagonists, and in Anthony Mandler's Monster, based on the Walter Dean Myers novel of the same name, Harrison plays Steve Harmon, a 17-year-old honor student whose world comes crashing down around him when he is charged with felony murder. Assassination Nation and Monsters and Men both got releases in the same year, while Monster acquired a distribution deal with Netflix in 2021. He followed these up with supporting roles in the dramas Gin and J.T. Leroy. 2019 saw Harrison starring in 2 films that premiered at the Sundance Film Festival, social thriller Loose and psychological thriller The Wolf Hour, both starring Naomi Watts. For his titular role in Julius Honors Loose alongside Octavia Spencer and Tim Roth, Harrison received critical acclaim as the all-star high school athlete and accomplished public speaker born in war-torn Eritrea adopted in the United States. Justin Chang of the Los Angeles Times wrote, Harrison's performance, at once slippery and surgically precise, compounds that ambiguity in ingenious fashion. He exhibits a quality that might have seemed like mere self-consciousness in a different actor's hands. Harrison was nominated for Best Male Lead at the Independent Spirit Awards for his performance in the film. Harrison later played Jesse in Nabil Eldekin's directorial debut Gully. The film had its world premiere at the Tribeca Film Festival on April 27, 2019, 25.
No,
It eventually found a national theatrical release on June 4, 2021. Harrison's major breakthrough of the year came with Waves, which premiered to critical acclaim at the Telluride Film Festival on August 30, 2019 and found him reuniting with It Comes at Night writer and director Trey Edward Schultz. In the film, Harrison plays Tyler Williams, a popular high school senior and competitive wrestler whose life goes into disarray after suffering a career-ending injury. Schultz stated that he wrote and tailored the role for Harrison, wanting to work with him again after their previous collaboration. He is the recipient of such accolades as a Screen Actors Guild Award and nominations for a British Academy Film Award, Gotham Award, and Independent Spirit Award.